Hello guys, if you are looking for a wonderful preparation schedule for CAT which tells you what you should do on a week by week basis and a day by day basis, go no further than to IM. So just check out the description here. It's a fabulous link. Click that and then just see what variant of it works for you. Download this, stick it somewhere and you're good to go. Best wishes.
Hello guys, we are going to discuss what if you have mediocre acads, let's say 70, 70, 60, 60, 70, 60, very below average acads, and you have more than a year's gap. Is CAT even for you? Should you think about giving CAT seriously? Right, that is the question that we want to address. I can tell you the answer is yes, you should definitely seriously consider giving CAT if you are keen on getting into a B school, doing an MBA. Right? That being said, what should you aim? What should be the dream B school that you have? Where should you aim? All of that. I am not going to tell you should not be aiming for Ahmedabad or Bangalore. But there are some places where you need to have a consistent track record, not just 666 being consistent, but it being 999 consistent. Right? Several B schools expect you to have a brilliant profile throughout, which means a bunch of B schools are not going to consider your admission at all. Even if you get a 99.9 percentile, it's not going to happen. But that being said, that problem occurs to you or me or us only when if we have scored a 99.8. Unless we have scored a 99.8, we can't crib about, we shouldn't be cribbing about Ahmedabad not calling you, because unless you have scored that, you don't have a chance to be called any which way. Right? So forget. See, don't worry about the things that you can't really change. Right? I think that is a very good takeaway from this. What are the next best thing? What is the best that you can make out of it? Get a fantastic CAT score as step one. Right? You get something as 97, 98. Get some beautiful CAT score that people won't shut you down. Then you have a bunch of schools, let's say MDI, FMS, XLRI, probably a bunch more, right? Where your 10, 12 UG doesn't play a huge role. The names could be wrong, but I know there are a bunch of colleges that don't consider all your past and then penalize you at every step. There are some, right? Google it, find out what those schools are, right? Sometimes you have a problem with sectional cutoffs. Even some colleges are very forgiving in terms of if you don't really score well in your sectional cutoff. But all that being said and done, should you prepare for CAT? I think definitely yes. If you are serious about doing an MBA. Right? Let's say if you are someone who is working in EY, post your BCom with a 10,000 per month salary. Right? There are a lot of people who work for 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, 20,000 after their graduation, not getting 40,000, 50,000, 70,000. For all of you, even if you end up in a school that is technically, let's say, tier 2, tier 3 school, right? You're not the top 15 schools. Your Great Lakes, IMT, TAPME, Goa Institute of Management, all of these schools that are beautiful, wonderful, they'll add a lot of value, but they are not IMABC, they are not Blackish, they are not even MDI, FMS, right? I can tell you hand on heart, you will take a lot of value if you want to, right? If you are keen on it, you can take a lot of value. From a 2.2 lakhs or 2.4 lakh CTC, you can definitely jump to 8 lakh, 10 lakh, 12 lakh after doing a course through these schools, right? The fees is going to be high, about 18, 20 lakhs, but that has become the norm for B schools. You and I can't do much about it. We got to find a way of either am I figuring it out myself or my parent going to support, or am I taking a loan, or there going to be a co-borrower. All of that you'll have to figure out. But I can tell you, if you're someone who doesn't have a natural progression to a 10 lakh job in a 3 years time, MBA is a wonderful way to go about it. You don't need to go to Blackish to get a 12 lakh job. 12 lakh per annum job will give you 60, 70,000 in hand, right? It won't give you a lakh in hand, I can tell you that much, but it will give you 60, 70,000. 60, 70,000 is a very good amount of money to start your career with. And from there you can always progress real well. So you can't change some things, so don't fret too much about those things. There is a tangible thing that you can accomplish, that is getting a great CAT score. Get that. Right? If you need help in getting there, please reach out to us. 2IM offers fantastic courses that can help you get into a B school. You have lot of drop years, gap years. How do you justify? Worry about justifying after you have a great CAT score. What else can you do, right? Plug that gap. Let's say you have spent 3 years preparing for UPSC, right? But now you realize maybe UPSC is not my cup of tea, or even if it indeed is my cup of tea, but I'm not able to crack the exam, I'm going to do something else, right? I want to do something more meaningful with my life. Then sign up for a job. Take up some job. It can be a 5,000 paying job. It can be a 15,000 paying job. It can be a BPO job. It can be a KPO job. It can be any job on paper, right? It should be giving you a decent amount of experience. You should be learning something out of it and doing a job. If you are doing a job, it is you telling the panel that you want retribution, right? You did something wrong, you made a mistake, you made that mistake and continue to do that mistake for more than a year, but now you have a clear conscience. You know you've learned from your mistakes, now you are fixing the mistakes, right? If the panel can be convinced that you are fixing your mistakes because you have taken up a job today, and you will probably have about 17-18 months of work ex when you are joining a B school, your chances are much higher getting into a B school than you have, instead of 2 years, having a 3 year of drop, right? So in case you're thinking about taking 1 more year drop, or taking the first year drop from now until CAT 2022, please don't take it, right? That will be my suggestion. I can't make you work somewhere, but I can tell you that the B schools, through the entire 2.5 years journey that you make through, from your interviews to your summer internships to your final placements and everywhere, sometimes not having a job or having a big gap looks phony, fishy from the recruiter point of view. So you might get penalized across the board. Might as well see what is the best you can do, especially if you are preparing for CAT 2022. Sign up for a job today, take up a job and see where it takes you. Okay? Best wishes guys, all the best.